Today we're gonna fix an LG gas dryer. Main problems are the dryer doesn't heat and it doesn't spin. If it doesn't heat, the most likely parts that are broken are a thermostat or thermal fuse. The thermostat can be reset. It's a resettable thermostat. You just press a button. The thermal fuse is disposable and you have to throw it away and replace it. If it doesn't spin, most likely the pulley or the belt are broken or came loose. The first thing to do to open the dryer is go behind it and open these two screws that holds the top cover in place. Next is to remove the control panel. This is a top view of the dryer. Behind the control, after you take off the top cover, you're gonna see two small screws holding the control panel in place. Remove those screws. This is what happens when you remove the control panel. You're gonna see the control board and the user interface. Just remove all the wires that are into place. Just take them out. Okay, be very careful not to break any harness or any wire. Next is to remove the two screws holding the front cover into the frame. This is a view where after you open the door, this is what you're gonna see. Remove these two screws. Next is to remove the three screws holding the front cover. Then remove after you remove the screws, the cover will slide forward and you're gonna see the door switch. Alright, this is the door switch. Remove the door switch wire. Just pull it out. Next is to remove this part here, this metal sheet. You have four screws, two in the front, two from the top. Remove those. Next, you have in the front, you have this whole assembly. This assembly is built. You have two parts. You have the blower housing, and then you have the whole part here, the white one. First thing to do is to remove the blower housing. You have two screws, 1 and 2. Remove those, take them out and remove the blower housing, put it aside. Next, you have a wire harness goes into here, a wire connector. Take it out, it's a part of this assembly. After that, remove these 4 screws and then remove the light switch connector and remove the plastic here that's holding the wire harness in place. And then remove this whole white assembly out. This is what you're gonna see after you remove these two parts. Next is to remove this drum. Sorry, to remove the belt holding the drum in place and then remove the drum. This is the pulley with the belt. This is a view from the bottom. To remove the belt from the pulley and from the motor, you press this way. You hold the pulley in place with your hand. You have a spring here. You push it this way, and then the spring will, the belt will loosen up. Remove the belt from the motor shaft, and then you can remove the belt with the drum. This after you remove the drum and the belt. I'm gonna repeat the main causes. This is basically when you get inside to fix the dryer. This is what you should look for. You have two rollers that sometimes they're worn out and the drum makes noise or doesn't spin properly or it's banging. You have to remove those two rollers. Same goes for the pulley. If it doesn't spin, if the roller is bad, it's making squeaking noise. Usually the roller or the wheels are broken. If it doesn't spin at all and it's making like a noise, like a humming noise, and it doesn't, you feel that it's stuck. Sometimes you have a piece of sock or something that's stuck inside the blower wheel. if it doesn't heat at all. This is where you should look for the resettable thermostat. This is a thermal fuse. Under here you're gonna see this resettable thermostat. You just press this button here and then you can reset the dryer. Main causes that this thermostat it's malfunctioning, not malfunctioning, basically does its job. It cuts the heating circuit. It's because if you put too much clothes inside, if the vent is clogged, if it overheats because you put it on really high temperature, all of these causes usually it's because the vent is clogged or you're overloaded. Just put it on medium and clean the vent. This is the two switches that you can also look for. They don't really break. This is the switch in charge of the heating assembly. Igniter doesn't break also, and this one that rarely they break for LG dryers. This is an upper view of the motor and the also another fuse. This is the blower fuse, a blower assembly fuse, sorry. Sometimes it breaks, most likely you just have to reset the thermostat. Also, if you wanna remove the blower, this is where you should hold the wrench you should hold the wrench towards this axle, and then you can remove the blower if you need to remove the blower or the motor. Alright, and that's it. I hope you had a good time. If you need to put it back again, put it just watch this video in reverse, put every part, every screw, just go back. Alright, have a great day.